Right, I mean, what an experience, Dave. The chance to ride with Geoff Kabush. You don't get that tonight, does it? At the Nationals, is it? So, I mean, what have you learned? What do you think you've gained from it?
Just to roll with it and like not to freak out or anything at the top of it.
Yeah.
Like the sounding that we did.
Confidence. Yeah, confidence.
So,
yeah, just if you can do it, just don't bother because it's not worth risking it.
no.
Or don't worry about it for the whole lap because you'll use a lot of energy just worrying about it.
That's Geoff's wise words, so you're coaching there, isn't it? So, I mean, what do you think of our young free riders then, Geoff?
No, it was great. Able to do some pretty hard sections there, so it's good. Challenge yourself as much as you can when you're young. By the time you're my age, it all seems pretty easy. Well, I think it's pushing yourself and learning new skills. I just remember when I was young, lots of the first couple of years, just, yeah, that kind of anxiety, pushing myself, but it was kind of the fun of mountain biking. But you need to be able to kind of picture what you're going to come to a section, be able to picture it in your head and then try to do it. But that's the fun part of mountain biking, is the challenge. And it's just, I think people don't realize is the time it takes to kind of gradually pick up those small skills and put it all together.
Yeah.
It comes to a bigger section.
You're a journeyman, aren't you? Really? You're basically someone that served your apprenticeship and.
Yeah, well, I was lucky. I grew up in British Columbia where the trails are really challenging, so I kind of did that work, put in the hours early on. So now when I come to the World Cups, I kind of got it in the bag. You don't have to think about it too much, which is nice.
I mean, do you still have to pinch yourself that you get paid to do this job, to ride a bike?
Yeah, I mean, when I started out, me and my buddies driving around and doing the races, we kind of dreamt about when we just get to do it for free, but now I get paid to do it as a living, so I'm definitely having a lot of fun and I'll do it as long as I can.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously next year is a big year for any mountain biker that's got a chance of qualifying for the Olympics and 2012, so.
Yeah, it's definitely big focus the next couple of years, but I see lots of big races in between with the World Cups, but for sure the London will be in the back of mind for a lot of the riders.
Alright, brilliant. So, got any questions, guys, before we give Geoff his practice laps back?
How did you get involved in it?
Well, I think one part was lucky to grow up on Vancouver Island on the west coast of Canada, where every community has some really great trails, and just had some friends who were into riding, and we have a family cabin on a small island where there's some really great trails, so it's pretty easy to get hooked because it was a lot of fun. Just started out, had a club that did some local races, and just started out locally and had some friends into racing and just kind of progressed from there, started to do some bigger and bigger races.
Have you been doing it since you were like really young?
No, I think I played a lot of sports throughout high school in Canada, so up to about 17 or 18, and didn't really focus on mountain biking. I think around 12, 13, 14, I started riding a little bit, maybe did my first race when I was 15, and then didn't really pick mountain biking as a sport I was going to focus on until after high school, so 17, 18. When I was 18, I decided to do the whole Canada Cup series and qualified for Worlds, and went to World Championships, which was really pretty neat experience in Germany, and that kind of really got me hooked. After high school, I decided I was going to see how far I could take it.
Did you do any other training, like running or anything as part of training?
In the winter, I try to get off the bike for a little bit and do some snow sports, and Nordic skiing and touring in Canada when I get a chance. But during the season, not too much. Pay attention, just doing some kind of core strength and not too much running because it makes me hurt unless I do it regularly.
Yeah. A lot of road cycling, I guess.
Yeah, I do a lot of kind of the base training on the road just because certain parts, especially in Canada, the mountain biking really kind of beats you up physically, so you get pretty tired, so it's a lot easier to get the smooth riding in on the road for endurance.
That's wonderful. I think you're the luckiest free riders in Dalby this weekend, so I think we'll agree on that. So, big thank you to Geoff. Thanks for your time.
No problem, yeah, that's fun.
That's brilliant. Enjoyed it. Thank you.